how are you today?
I'm pretty good. I've slept for almost 24 hours, so I should be rested by now.
That's cool. Okay, let's start. First, let's talk about the last single, Temple of Icure. What can you tell me about this song?
What can I tell about the song? It's nice, up-tempo. It's one of those songs that goes down really, really well when we play it live. People seem to be really into it, so that's definitely great.
On Friday you played at Rock im Park. How was it for you after the pandemic break to perform in front of a big audience?
Oh, it was a little bit nerve-wracking, to be honest. But we played in Hanover the day before with Merciful Fate, and that was kind of like the first big show in like 3 years or something, 2.5 years. So that was a bit more nerve-wracking. So I think for me, the Park show was a bit like, okay, now we're kind of used to being back in front of a lot of people again. It started to rain really heavy at some point, and there were, for a second, we had to walk off stage because they were afraid there was going to be thunder and lightning, but fortunately that never happened. But people stayed there throughout the whole show and watched the whole show, so there's nothing to complain about.
Okay, how does it feel finally now to perform songs from the new album?
I mean, we did a US tour with Ghosts early in the year, so we were playing a couple of the new songs, not all of them, but a couple of new songs, and it's just great. We recorded that album. What's it now? 2 years ago, almost. We recorded it, and we were just waiting, basically, to be able to come back out and play some of the new songs in front of people and see how they react. If they're into it or if they kind of go, oh, go away. Yeah, bullshit, go away. But, people seem to really like the new songs, and they seem to gel pretty well with the rest of the set that we're doing. It's not like where you kind of go, okay, that sounded a bit odd compared to the other stuff. It seems to gel pretty well, and we're just happy to be back out playing.
Okay, you played so many festivals. What do you think is special about Rock am Ring? What do you think?
First of all, it's very big. I mean, it's huge, and we've played here. I was looking into that the other day, how many times we have actually played here, but I think I got lost. But I think this is like our 5th or 6th time, I think. I could be wrong, but something like that. And it's always been special to us. One of my favorite shows ever was actually here, not on the main stage, but on the second stage. Okay. We were playing, I think, was it right before Slayer? Yeah, I think we played before Slayer and after Slayer Motorhead played, and there were, on the main stage while we were playing, I forgot the name, but it was one of those really like major bands, and we were like, oh man, nobody's going to show up when we play, but the place was packed, and I was like, wow, so yeah, but apart from the weather, it's always been a good pleasure to play here, just in general, being back in Germany, actually.
Yeah. What is the difference between German Volbeat fans or the fans from the rest of the world?
I think probably the passion that the German audiences have, and actually always had. Almost ever since the first time we came to Germany in, what was that, 2005, 2006 or something. There seems to be a lot of love and passion for German fans and for the music in general. It's not just us, but it seems like almost any band that comes to Germany, there's always a big crowd, and they know the songs, they sing along, and really, yeah, the passion, I would say. Which bands do you watch live on festival? Well, on this run, we're not able to see anybody at all. But, it would depend, if we are... Oh, well, definitely, before I forget, when we play Gospop, we play after Maiden, which is not good in my book. They should close, not us. But anyway, so I'm definitely going to watch Maiden. Let's see what else. I think... If we got the time for it, I think I might be able to see Mayhem at Hellfest. I'm not sure if they play like when we do or they play before or after. But, sometimes you try to go out and see if there are any bands to watch. I probably are going to see Accept in a couple of days in Sweden. I'll probably see Accept. But if we got the time and there's a band we want to see, we go and see them. We saw Merciful Fate in Hanover, but it was not like a festival. But we had to see them.
You as a drummer, what is your favorite song to play live?
That can change. It just changed. I don't have like one particular all-time favorite song to play. I mean, on this run, Still Counting is always great. I kind of like Temple of Ikura is a fun song to play. Last Day Under the Sun is actually a fun song to play. Wait a Minute, My Girl is another one. But like I said, it can change. If you ask me tomorrow, I might name a different song.
But what do you think is the most, for the audience, the most powerful song from Volbeat?
I think that changes, actually. We just did a small run in France, actually, and we weren't really supposed to do the Warriors Call thing because we've done it, and we were like, yeah, let's give it a rest. But, we put it back in and people went absolutely bonkers when they heard Warriors Call. So I guess that one is probably one of them. But again, Still Counting is definitely one of them. Sad Man's Tongue, people seem to absolutely enjoy that one. Fallen, when we do Fallen, always goes down really well. As for the new songs, I think actually both Shotgun Blues and Wait a Minute goes down really well with the crowds.
But I think the most people, if I ask which Volbeat song, they say Still Counting.
Yeah.
Going up.
Yeah. No, but again, Still Counting has been there ever since we made it, and it's probably going to stay there for the rest of our lives. But it's one of those songs, that really seems to connect with people, that they really enjoy when we go into that.
Okay. What can you say in German?
Well, what can I say? A few swear words, but I'm not going to say those. No, you're not going to get me to say any swear words. I can say Guten Tag, Auf Wiedersehen, Alles gut, Genau, Tschüss. I can order food in German, actually.
And drinks.
And drinks? Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. But, I understand most of the German. I'm not very good at speaking it, but that's more due to the grammar, because everything is reversed. But I understand most of it if people don't talk too fast. Then I can understand most of it.
Wenn ich jetzt sagen würde, trinkst du lieber Wein oder Bier? Verstehst du das?
Ich trinke ein Bier.
Sehr cool. Und essenstechnisch, was ist dein Lieblingsessen?
Lieblingsessen? Currywurst mit Pommes vielleicht? Okay. Ja, das ist gut.
Wo gefällt dir das Wetter besser? In Dänemark oder in Deutschland?
Dänemark, schlecht. Hier, schlecht. Same thing. It's kind of like the same weather.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.